Oh yeah, that's another thing. We researched steel axe, so destroying things is now faster because of it.
Oh, nice.
Why is it? No, that's F2. No.
Oh, it's so much faster.
Oops. I goofed.
Woody, do not throw up in here. You know, this game... Have I ever told you my game idea?
No.
It'd be a horrible game. I already know this. It's just, like, I just thought it'd be kind of fun to do it. You know, have you ever tried to play video games with Dad as an adult?
No, I have not had the particular pleasure of doing that. I imagine that it's not fun,
Or sorry, here's a better question. Do you remember what it's like when Dad sits down to play a video game?
Oh, I mean, yeah, he's very analytical about it, from what I
Right?
remember.
Yeah, he'll be like, oh, or he'll suggest things. He's like, why can't I do this? Why can't I do that?
Right.
That was the game idea. Like, it would be a horrible game, but like, I would make a game and I would have Dad sit down and play it, and then I would stop developing the game when Dad ran out of suggestions and just like shut the fuck up and played this like horrible monstrosity that he came up with essentially.
So, the only thing that I could see wrong with doing something like that is that I have a feeling that eventually, whoops. All right, I'm gonna limit this to like there. I have a feeling that eventually it's gonna get to a point where the game is just boring because, like that I believe that kind of like game thought isn't necessarily, it's not an unoriginal idea, but it's not necessarily an original idea either, because
I'm not. I should be totally clear. Like, I wouldn't be making this for other people. It'd just be kind of like a fun thing to try.
what happened?
I have no idea. No one knows. No one was over here dicking with stuff.
I have a feeling that somebody was over here dicking with stuff.
Damn it! That's the exact opposite of what I said. Anyway, like, I thought it'd be fun to, because even this game, the game where you can literally make computers inside of a computer inside of a computer, like,
you
Dad
can
would still
you
do it.
can
You
you can cover the entire
fly.
planet in factories.
Yeah, and Dad would be like, "Oh, why aren't there any animals in this?"
Oh, there's animals. They're just not, they're just not the animals that you want to screw with. I'm talking about the
Yeah,
aliens.
Dad would be like, yeah, and Dad would be like, "Oh, here's a dad thing." He'd be like, "Well, why can't you make him your pet like Pokemon?"
Make the
Like, oh,
aliens your pets. Somehow
yeah,
get them to like love the taste and smell of fucking pollution.
yeah. But you could start with any base game. So like, you go on Unity, grab a game like a shooter or something, and then just have Dad sit down and play it and just see what he does. Or see what he suggests, and then you add it, and then you have him play it again, and then like see what he suggests. Yeah.
I have a feeling that it's I don't know what he would
get burned out on his own game and then complain about like,
well, this just doesn't make any sense.
it doesn't make any sense. You can't win games anymore. Like, okay, Dad, whatever.
It's
Man.
like, okay, man, it's okay. Just shush and calm down.
Yeah. It always makes me laugh when he says that.
Well, I mean, like every single time, like I get it. Like obviously, if you're gonna suggest it's like going to like Dark Souls, right? And fucking saying like, well, if these guys didn't hit so hard, then maybe like this game would be fun. It's just like maybe if you weren't like so weak. Like that's what I have a feeling that Dad would do. Like imagine putting Dad in Dark Souls, and you're just sitting there and watching him, and like about it, right? And just watching him do that. Oh,
He would not be. I don't think he'd have a super good time.
I think he would just lose his mind.
Yeah. Yeah. No idea. Also, like, Dad does not. Maybe he does. I don't think he really understands to like read the text on screen.
I mean, I think that's kind of from what I've realized, that is a thing that I do as well. Because when I got Elden Ring, I was kind of being an idiot in the game. I didn't read shit. I just started playing. I didn't watch I watched like maybe like a minute of the like opening cutscene, and then yeah, like I don't even remember doing the whole grafted scion thing. I don't even remember that at all.
Okay.
Like I have no memory of it at all. So like when I watched people play it, if you could potentially, if you could get out of my way, thank you. Yeah, I'm actually starting to. We don't need to do this right now, but fuck it, why not? Prepare for the future. But yeah, when I played that game for the first time, I didn't read basically anything, and there's times in video games where I just don't read things because I'm just like, does it really matter? Does it really?
Sometimes.
And then it comes and bites you in the ass, and then I feel like fucking Aaron from Game Grumps, just like, what the fuck? It didn't tell me anything.
Oh, God. It was so.
And then I'm like, it did tell me something. I was just too stupid to fucking look at it. I was an idiot. I could have fixed my own damn problem if I just would have read.
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. That's often how it goes.
And like sometimes like when he would play games, right? And like everybody, it's a meme, right? Everybody knows that he's like shit at video games because he just doesn't read shit at all, and he just complains about it essentially. And then like it's partly because that's just like the way he is, and it's also partly because it's probably for comedic effect, because why not at this point? It's just part of his brand, I guess. That's what it is. And it's like, sure, man, whatever. Like, if that's you, then you do you. It can be funny sometimes, but it also can be extremely infuriating.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, come on, man. Like, just read like a little bit. We're not asking you to read everything. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
It's like, you got clapped a few times about it, so just, just fucking read it, you goofball. Okay, what do we need to do all of that shit that you just said?
We can't actually like do, so I have one portion of it. I honestly don't remember what armor piercing rounds take, and I think grenades take coal and something. But I do have the stone bricks, like right here, in between our copper and whatnot. I built a little stone brick production thing, and stone bricks, you put stone bricks together and you make a wall. New boot goofing.
New boot goofing on the damn bag. Have I ever sent you that fucking song?
I don't believe so.
Awful, like, rap, country rap. It's just the worst.
I mean, there's a lot of songs out there that are bad.
I'm gonna listen to it. It's like so bad it's good for me.
I mean, so you know what the whole new boot goofing thing is, right?
Yeah, from Reno 911. Yeah,
it's originally from Reno 911, and I remember so the guys that I watch on YouTube, which is a lot of people, but there's one guy in particular, which he runs an off-road recovery.
Go ahead.
He runs an off-road recovery business, and like he got new boots one day, and he just kept saying "new boot Goofin," and then he would play the clip from the show over and over again.
What an asshole.
He'd just be like, or maybe it wasn't even him that got new boots. Maybe it was like his he put new tires on his like his four-wheel drive machine or whatever, and he's just like, oh yeah, they're more Vere's new boot Goofin, and then he'd just be like, new boot Goofin. There's a lot of people that do that. So like Kentucky Ballistics does one where whenever a gun gets jammed, there's like this strangely effeminate guy from some TV show where it's just like, you just got jammed.
You just got jammed.
And he just plays that every time something jams. And the first time it was like, I'm like, haha, that's funny. That's got some giggles in it. And then like after like the 15th fucking time when he was shooting one gun that it jammed, after like that 15th time, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Can you not?
You jammed.
Please. Oh.
Yeah. People.
I'm like, I get it. And like, one of the ways that you can like, you know, make it so it's not so annoying is that, you know, if you know that it's going to happen in the edit, right? If you know that that's going to happen frequently, you can use it a couple of times. And then like the third or like the fourth or fifth time that it happens, you change up the clip a little bit. That way it's a little bit more interesting to look at, right? So you can like, you just got Dre, and then it just cuts off, right?
Yeah.
Or something. And or like, you know, you put it upside down and you play it in reverse or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Or you like shrink it and then have it throw itself away, you know, off screen.
Or like if he's saying you just got jammed, you superimpose a thing of jam in his hand because he's pointing in the clip.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah, it's just like something like that, man. I get it. It takes a little bit of time to do that, but that's how you keep shit interesting. You don't just say the same fucking thing over and over again. Because nobody wants to hear it. Okay, so what do we need? I had a feeling. We need steel plate for armor piercing rounds. So, in order to make armor piercing round magazines, we need to make a regular firearm magazine, which is just iron plate, so that's super simple. We then need copper plate and steel plate for the armor piercing rounds, and then to make grenades, you need iron plate and coal. And then walls, you need stone bricks. Okay, so I need to start cricky cracking on some steel, actually.
How do you make steel?
Steel, essentially, I'm gonna make another like line that's using this iron. So how you make steel is there. Pardon. Yeah, thank you. So how you make steel is you basically make iron and you run it through a furnace twice. Amazing, right?
Mm. Oh, I had a question. Have you ever tried to read books on jellyfin?
There's books on jellyfin.
Yeah, did you know that has a feature? Like, so when you go to add a media library, it has a template for books.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. I thought that when you said that there's books on jellyfin, I thought that you were literally saying that somebody wrote a book about jellyfin. Not that you can add books to jellyfin.
Yeah, no, like if you wanted to read, you know, fucking Game of Thrones or some shit.
Uh-huh. I mean, If there's music, I guess like it makes sense, you know, because like, you know, you can just put it's an audio file for an audio book, I imagine. So like,
I don't. Wait, hold on. Can Jellyfin do two things at once? Can it play music and read books? Does it work like that?
I don't know if it. I mean, I've only used Jellyfin for, literally, I've only used Jellyfin for the movie function, TV show function. I don't know if it can do two things at once. I mean, again, like the way when we were talking last time about music, like, you know, music, right, or audio in general. Streaming audio over the internet is really not that difficult of a thing. Realistically speaking, it's not that difficult of a thing, because like the amount of data transfer that you're putting down is okay. Hold on, sorry, I need to do some thinks here real quick. Yes. I don't listen to books very often. I mean, I probably should, because everybody's like, you should listen to, or you should get this one book where a guy is just like lighting his penis on fire, and that's like what he does for a living, and it's a really interesting living that he has, and it's just like, is it really? Like,
people be reading all kinds of goofy shit lately.
Oh yeah, they do. I mean, because like, fuck it, why not, right?
Yeah, it's not, I mean, it's just books, it's just words.
Yeah, people are just like, fuck it, whatever. Like, I'm just like, I read, you know, I read about a Victorian prostitute that made her way. It's like, you know, good for her. That's what I'll say to that. Good for her. Also, I need to pee, which is not helping my case right now, which I'm actually going to go pee real quick, so I'll be right back.
Oh, actually, Bert, I need to go to bed.
Think about pee at the same time.
Bert.
Yeah, it always happens when you're like trying to think about something, and it's just like when you need to pee, you're just like, hey, guess what? You gotta pee. You're like, yeah, I know, brain, but I'm trying to think about how to do this somewhat meaningless thing in a video game. But you gotta pee though.
Sorry, Bert, I'm sorry, man. I'm getting tired. I need to go to bed.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I wanna complete this before. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't need those.
Can you complete it without me, or?
Yeah, I can complete it without you.
I mean, I can wait around for if it's not going to take that long.
No, it's not. I'm basically done. I just need to wire up everything, and then I need to bring a coal supply into here. I mean, yeah, so you're good. You're good to just go to bed.
All right, man. Oh, let's see, what day is it?
Today is Thursday.
It is?
It is.
I didn't go to work on Monday, and it fucked up my whole week. Just in terms of days.
I haven't been to work in a couple of days because, you know, they just don't have the hours. Luckily, I am scheduled tomorrow.
Okay. Damn. Yeah. All right, man. Yeah. Okay. I will talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, man.
Alrighty. See ya.
See ya. Good night. And
Good.
You know,
yeah.
Whatever.
Oh yeah, I will.
Okay.
All right. Night.
Night.